Now, women from the host community of Kapam in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State are protesting at the Kaduna refinery gates over the emission of harmful chemicals. These women, joined by other locals, are alleging that the release of these chemicals is responsible for the deaths of their children and animals, as well as the withering of plants. The road leading to the refinery has been completely blocked, preventing workers and staff from entering the premises. They are seeking immediate intervention to restore normalcy to the area.
I've been passing through difficult smells. In the process of this chemical they sprayed, this chemical, they said, we don't even know the name, but they said it will not affect humans, but it kills animals. It kills the animals in the community, both the crops died, they were just drying. We don't know what happened. So that's why we are here.
I bought Gary yesterday. I couldn't drink it because it was smelling. My mouth as if they pour rock on it. Because of what? You know that some of our crops, you are thanking God that you harvest your crops next month. And then now suddenly your crops are all dead. Nothing is there. Everything has died. Nothing. Even your plants, your animals. We don't have anything. We cannot even drink water from our well because there is no water to drink. Where are we going to start from?
They are angry here in Kapam community. Look at what is happening with our crops. They rush our children yesterday to hospital, even some today, this morning. Some of our women are down. Because of our God, our animals are dying. Our crops, all, if you go inside and check, you see what is going on. We inherit what is not good, and they refuse to come out to talk to us. We are angry. We will not let anybody in.
Senior reporter Lupe Assam joins me on the news at 1 for more. Lupe, what more can you tell us about the complaints and demands of these protesters?
Well, good afternoon, Abosede. I must let our viewers know that the community, Kappa community, which is the community hosting the Kaduna refinery, the locals of that village are currently living in fear. Their health and livelihoods, they say their health and livelihoods are at risk due to hazards posed by the refinery's operations. You could recall that turnaround maintenance is currently ongoing at the refinery here in Kaduna State. So you could understand their concerns. They said toxic chemicals which were released from the refinery causing death to their plants, death to their animals. They say a couple of children have been taken to the hospital. They also said a couple of women have collapsed. Of course, we spoke to some of them. We went to their farms. We saw some of their farms physically. We spoke to someone who allegedly collected a loan of over 2 million to carry out modern farming of yam in over 1,500 bags. And then when we went there, we saw that everything had withered. The color is changed. So these chemicals are actually causing problems to this community, and they are now demanding immediate action and calling for compensation. So that's what's happening now. Recall that the Senate Committee Chairman on Turnaround Maintenance, the now late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, he visited this place in May, where he assured that with the turnaround maintenance taking place now at the refinery, full operations will be resuming in December. So due to that, work has actually been ongoing. And we were also privileged to talk to the senior staff of the refinery who pleaded anonymity. He said he actually acknowledged the concerns of the people. He said as of Tuesday, there were actually some emissions due to an accident that occurred in the process of the current operations ongoing to actually to refurbish the refinery. So those are the concerns. And these are some of the things we heard while we visited that place to cover the protest.
All right, Lupe, we thank you very much for that update for us from Kaduna. Lupe Assam, our senior reporter there. Now, staying with environmental concerns, the Delta State government has imposed a fine on the operator of Oil Mining Lease 26 in the Isoko area for discharging produce water into the river, causing environmental pollution. Ikenna Michi reports.
Following complaints from nearby communities, the Commissioner for Environment, Jamani Adhere, and his team conducted a site visit to assess the company's operations. but the company refused to grant them access to their facility, prompting the government team to proceed to the discharge point to investigate.
This company, they are produced water which they are supposed to evacuate and take them for treatment before disposing them. They connected the produced water and built a wall, and they channeled this their flare to make sure the flare dried up the water. And this water is going down and polluting their waters.
After weeks of visits and letters, representatives of the company are meeting with the state government to address the issue.
You have facility failure, do not bypass. Instead of you're supposed to travel the water to
part of what you see that what translates to that number is the type of one we just went to do. Infraction, third-party interference, so that is not under our control.
And mechanical failures.
Mechanical failure is part of it.
The act shall attract a special penalty after 2 days at a daily rate of 2 million naira.
The commissioner summarized the meeting, emphasizing the need for the company to adhere to environmental standards.
This company, NNPC E&P Limited, the owners of OML 26, what we saw at their facility is not good at all. There are laws guiding the environment. Once you contravene, we read out the laws for you, and if you have any fine there, you face it.
The state government's swift action demonstrates its commitment to protecting the environment and ensuring that companies operating in Delta State prioritize sustainability and responsible practices. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.
Now to other stories. One of Nigeria's most celebrated music icon, Onyeka Onwenu, will be buried today at 5 p.m. at the Ebony Vaults in Lagos State. The artist died on 30th of July 2024 at Reddington Hospital, Ikeja, after collapsing at an event. She was 72 years old. The family is currently holding a service of songs in her honor at the Fountain of Life Church in Ilukpeju. TVC News senior correspondent Sarah Ayeko is standing by for more on this. Sarah, just describe to us really the ambience there, the mood, as you know, people say goodbye to Onyeka Onwenu.
Of course, it is farewell and goodbye for one of the most celebrated Nigerian actress and singer. And just as she wanted, the 72-year-old Nigerian actress and singer had a private service of songs at the Fountain of Life Church in the Ilukpeju area of Lagos. And this service has happened exactly 1 month after she died at the Lagos party. That she slumped and died after a performance at that party. And what we've seen today at this service is truly inspiring and thought-provoking for someone like Onyeka Onwenu. Of course, at the service, which just ended a couple of minutes ago, the pastors, family, friends, well-wishers, cousins. I talked about how her enigmatic nature, her personality, which just fills the room anytime she gets there. She was not just a Nigerian actress or singer, she was also a politician, and that's why in this room we had, during the service, we had the governor, Alex Oti. We also have the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, was also here with some other political big wigs and friends, families from the entertainment industry, just to say farewell to an enigmatic person in person of Onyeka Onwenu. And it was really, really beautiful just hearing her children, particularly her son, talk about how she had written a story in a book that she had authored in 2022, a story which was a father's daughter. And there he said that a story does not really have to be told by anyone, that Miss Onyeka Onwenu had told a story over and over again from her songs with One Love, Ekwe, and some of the hits that you've heard from her. And so a story, you know, a legacy is what will live on. for them, it's not farewell because they can still feel her in her songs and her book.
All right. So, Sarah, just to be clear, is the service of song still on, and when is the burial taking place?
All right, so for now, the service of songs had ended. We're hoping that the family had, of course, announced that it's a private burial, just like she wanted. She wanted something private, quiet. She said, do it quickly and quietly. She didn't want any sort of pomp and pageantry around a burial ceremony. So we're expecting that they had announced at the church that the burial will be at Ebony Vault in Ikoyi, Lagos, just for family, and at 5 p.m. And well, the son had said that his mom wanted him to pop champagne when she dies. Of course, it's really a hard thought for him to swallow, but then it's something he has come to live with.
All right, Sarah, thank you very much for that update. Thank you.